Hi everyone, welcome back. This is going to be a bittersweet video. I haven't uploaded in a few weeks because of this chaos gremlin. I'm going to introduce her at the end, but she doesn't like to be held for very long and also is in the teething biting stage, and when I hold her she bites everything she can. I've got little battle scars. This is a scar from a surgery, but she'll like bite my neck and bite anything she can. We try to redirect her with chew toys, but she's very much in the teething puppy stage, so it's annoying to say the least. This is actually the first time I've put makeup on since we got Chloe, and if I didn't say, her name is Chloe. And we've had her a little bit over 3 weeks now. We got her July 1st. I will be putting pictures up of her as I'm talking about her, but I will bring her in to show you all at the end of the video. But at the end of June, we had to put our dog Belle down. It was right before I uploaded my previous video. I had already filmed it and edited it and it was ready to go. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to upload it on the 1st because it was a really hard day for me. But Belle was 14. We got her from the pound when she was 3. She didn't have a collar or a name tag or anything, so we did get to name her, and I was wearing a shirt with Belle from Beauty and the Beast on it, and we named her Belle because she kind of had princess vibes. We felt like it was kind of unexpected. No, it was really unexpected because it seemed like she had so much life left in her. Like, actually a few days, like less than a week before we had to put her down, I filmed a video of her playing. She was playing with her sister Stella, but as soon as I started filming, of course Stella went away, so I just got Belle playing by herself. It always happens when they're doing something cute. As soon as I get my camera out, they stop doing it, but Belle continued to play. She was just such a happy, sweet dog. She still got the zoomies and she loved going on walks. But the day that we had to put her down, she was fine that morning. And then like mid-afternoon, she all of a sudden started breathing really hard. Like her whole body moved when she was breathing, so we knew something was wrong. So my husband called our vet and they recommended an emergency vet clinic, so we took her there, and they said that she was having congestive heart failure, and she had to be put into this little oxygen tank thing, and they were kind of talking us through the options, and essentially if we tried to keep her alive, she would have to be held for 72 hours. She had a 50-50 chance of making it. They had to hold her to observe her, and I'm not really sure what else. I was trying to process everything because I knew that was the end, basically, because afterwards she wouldn't be able to go on walks. We would have to keep her really calm, and we didn't want to keep her alive selfishly because she loved playing, she loved walks, and she wouldn't be able to do all the things she loved doing for the rest of her life. Also, they would have had to keep her in that little cube for 72 hours, and I just didn't want to put her through that. So we decided the best thing for her would be to euthanize her. So that's what we did. And the next day we got Chloe. I know from personal experience and other people I've talked to that the best way to heal from the loss of a dog is to get another one. It doesn't take away the pain. It just helps to get through it easier because you're focusing on a new dog, and in my case, a puppy. I haven't been avoiding my feelings. I still cry about it. I think I will always miss her. Anyway, moving on to Chloe. So we actually went to we went to a couple different humane societies to try to adopt a dog, but they actually didn't have any small dogs available. And we have Stella, who is a Yorkie Poo Chihuahua mix, and she's on the smaller side and she doesn't do well with big dogs. Also, we have a smaller car and our lifestyle just wouldn't really work well for a bigger dog. So we really only wanted a smaller dog. And I had prayed for God's will before we got Chloe. I always pray for God's will with any kind of bigger decision or any decision, really. Everything in my life has turned out so much better when I leave it up to God. His plans for my life are so much better than my plans or anything I could have come up with. I have full faith in God, and I have full faith that any outcome that comes from praying for God's will is the best outcome. So anyway, we went on to Craigslist and we found someone who had foster puppies, and so that's how we got Chloe. Chloe is a Dachshund. Her mom is a Dachshund Chihuahua mix. Don't really know what her dad is. I kind of think her dad may have been a lab mix or something like that. She looks like she has some lab in her, but also she kind of does look like a Dachshund puppy, so I'm not really sure. So she was 11 weeks when we got her. I think she's almost 4 months old now at this point. She is super playful. She is always getting into things that she shouldn't be getting into. I have to watch her 24/7. We really struggled with the crate. We finally found something that works. It took a lot to get there. She just would scream, would whine, and like she was so loud, and it would go on for a long time. And we have neighbors. We live in a townhouse and we have neighbors on either side of us, and I don't want to be that inconsiderate neighbor and have like this loud, super loud puppy. I'm sure people don't want to listen to that, but we did ask one of our neighbors because we saw them, my husband saw them outside and asked, and she said she didn't hear anything. So that's good. We haven't asked our other neighbors because we haven't seen them. Anyway, what works is being in the kennel with her sister Stella. It took a little bit of time to get to that point because at first Stella was really not a fan of her. She's since warmed up to Chloe and is willing to like cuddle with her, or I guess let Chloe cuddle with her, and she's no longer treating Chloe like she has cooties or something, because at first she just didn't want to have any contact with Chloe. If I put Chloe on the couch where Stella was, Stella would move to the other couch. Now she is warmed up a lot to her, so that's good. So they can be in the kennel together. You might be able to hear her in the background here and there. If you hear a dog barking and whining, that's her. It's been a struggle with her and trying to get things done, take care of myself, shower, do my makeup. Like I said, this is the first time I've done my makeup since we got her. I'm hoping that I try to put her in the kennel for like an hour or so every day, and that's when I shower and stuff, but she still yelps and cries, and so and nobody wants to hear her dog crying and whining for an hour in the kennel. So it's not been easy. And I want to start filming again more. I'm not sure, like my videos might be sporadic until Chloe gets out of that puppy stage, and hopefully I can get her more used to the kennel where she doesn't cry so much, but we're still working on that. So I think that is everything to go over before I go get her. I haven't taken the thumbnail picture yet or anything, so hopefully that goes okay. But yeah, I will go get her. Okay, so this is Chloe. Oh, I forgot. She does bite a lot, but she's also very sweet and cuddly, and she does she does give a lot of kisses. There we go. You can get a better view of her face there. I'm gonna introduce my other dog, Stella, in a minute, because you can probably hear her whining. But yeah, this is Chloe. She is so cuddly at night, especially. We do, she did start sleeping in the bed right away, which we didn't want to happen, but like I said, with kennel training, it was really hard. Luckily, see, she doesn't like to be held very long. Okay, so this is Stella. Sorry, I feel like this end is kind of a little bit all over the place, but luckily Chloe she hasn't had any accidents in the bed, and she doesn't pee in the bed at all. She always lets us know if she has to go to the bathroom for bedtime. She's really loud. Hi, editing Carolyn here. So I wasn't able to talk about everything I wanted to talk about here because everything was chaotic. I figured I would put some clips of Chloe sleeping while I do this voiceover so you could see what a cute sleeper she is. She is wearing a flea and tick collar in these clips because when we first got her, she had fleas. I don't think she had fleas by the time we got her, but we did do flea shampoo, and she wore this flea and tick collar just to be on the safe side. She doesn't have fleas right now, but anyway, I do have a mattress protector that prevents any liquids from reaching the mattress, and it can go in the washer and the dryer. If we didn't have that, I don't know what I would have done, because I really wouldn't have felt comfortable with her sleeping in the bed. But with the mattress protector, I was more comfortable with it. But the first couple nights I didn't get great sleep because I was really paranoid about her peeing in the bed. So any kind of movement or anything, I just took her outside. And since she was basically sleeping on me, it was really easy to detect any kind of movement. We did quickly learn that she will either wake my husband or myself up by pawing at us, pawing at our faces, and then that means she needs to go to the bathroom. So we're really thankful that she lets us know if she needs to go to the bathroom and she doesn't go in the bed. So that's a big plus. She isn't yet potty trained though. We're still working on that, but I don't know, for whatever reason, she won't go in the bed. So I'm not complaining. I'm really thankful for that. It makes me a lot more comfortable with her sleeping in the bed. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. But yeah, she is very cuddly. So I think she's gonna be a really good, sweet dog. Just right now, she is in the puppy biting stage. I'm just ready for the puppy stage to be over. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to end this video here because things are getting chaotic. But yeah, that is a little life update. I'm hoping that I can get back to filming and stuff. I'm just not sure exactly when that will be. Hopefully soon. maybe like when my husband's off and he can watch her, but usually those days we do a lot, so I'm not sure. But if my videos are more sparse, this little ball of chaos is the reason why. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is what I mean with the Chloe no bite. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!